Welcome to Hey That's Me, a commentary podcast. I'm Patrick Kottner.
I am Brian Lynch. Patrick, it's time for another episode of our podcast.
That's exciting.
What's it about?
Our podcast is a show where we do audio commentaries on movies or TV shows with people who worked on them who never got a chance to do an audio commentary on them, Brian.
I don't think we should do that. Let's make it about amusement parks.
Brian, we're like 40 episodes in, and Podcast The Ride already does that.
Oh, okay. Who are we doing this week?
Should we introduce who we are, though?
No one cares about us. They care about theme parks.
This week, we're doing an episode that I recorded while I was in New York.
Oh.
It's an episode of Fringe.
Oh.
With Zak Orth.
Okay, huge fan of Zak Orth,
yes.
But if you know me, you know I'm also the biggest Fringe head. So I am very jealous that you went and talked about the movie Fringe.
Oh, Brian.
What?
It's not a movie,
Oh,
Brian.
the album?
Yeah,
the concept album?
It's a concept
Fringe.
album. Yeah, you got it. You've never seen Fringe, have you?
No, I do love Zak Orth, though. That's not a joke. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I've never seen an episode of Fringe. I guess this will be my first.
This is probably the perfect thing for me to do then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I would have had to have watched. How far into the
This is
series
only episode 3.
That's too much of a commitment for me.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Fringe is great. I watched Fringe when it was on when I was in high school. I really loved it. I rewatched it maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it's a great sci-fi show.
How many seasons did it last?
5?
5.
I think 5.
And it was about a cosmonaut named Jack Fringe?
Close.
What?
Not at all.
Timmy Fringe.
Nope.
New kid at school.
It's about a division of the FBI. It's sort of a newer X-Files.
Oh. What's the difference?
It starts out very Monster of the Weeky and then becomes very serialized. In a way that in the way that X-Files did not. It's about a new division of the FBI that operates and looks into fringe science cases and fringe weird events that are happening. And it's Joshua Jackson. It's John Noble.
Wait, Joshua Jackson in the whole run?
Yeah, entire run.
Oh my God.
Anna Torv, who's great in it. John Noble, Jessica Nicole, Lance Reddick, Blair Brown.
So many good people.
Real good show. It's a real good show. It's
I
fun.
would have guessed that maybe Bishop from Aliens was it?
Sure.
Is that right? Or is that Millennium?
That's Millennium.
Okay.
It's also on my.
All right. I haven't seen that either, obviously.
Yeah, Millennium's
Is this
pretty
like
good.
Freaky Links?
I don't know what Freaky Links is.
Ethan Embry pursues dead websites and it's all tied to monsters.
There's not a ton of website episodes.
Is Ethan Embry in any of the episodes
I don't
of Fringe?
think so.
I love Ethan Embry.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay, so this week it's Ethan Embry
boy.
doing Freaky Links.
So we're watching episode 3 of season 1. It's called The Ghost Network. Zak Orth is the man that they are looking into because he's got weird psychic abilities where he's been seeing visions of other cases that they've done and drawing pictures of them. And they're like, what's your deal, man?
What's his artistic style?
Cool.
Okay, great.
It's cool.
Do you guys talk about it?
We do.
Do you know who? Did they tell you who drew them?
He didn't tell me who drew him. He, in fact, barely remembers doing it. So we.
Great. This must have been fascinating.
It is. It actually is fascinating because he remembered as it was coming back, and it was a lot of. I don't want to spoil it. It's very fun.
Zach doesn't dwell in the past.
No?
Zach to the future.
Zach to the future.
Uh-huh.
Zach's great. You know him from so many things.
Wet Hot.
Wet Hot, of course. But
Loser.
we also talked about. Keep going.
I mean, I love Zach Orth.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's in sketches. I'm Stella.
We also talked a lot about Revolution. Do you remember Revolution?
Nope.
It was when Lost was big.
Yeah.
They were like, we're gonna make a bunch of shows like Lost.
Yep.
And Revolution was one. It lasted 2 seasons. I think Giancarlo Esposito's on it.
Wow.
He's on it. There's a lot of good people in it.
And the guy and Bishop from Aliens.
And Bishop from Aliens. Lance Henriksen.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Can we get him? Is he still with us?
Yeah.
No, I mean, is he still in your apartment?
Yeah.
You locked him in the closet.
Yeah, he's here.
He's probably in no mood to do this.
No. We recorded it in kind of a weird room that was a little echoey. I tried to get rid of as much of the echo as I could.
Where were you? Paint the picture.
East 37th Street. It was sort of near Empire State Building.
Was
a little
it his
bit.
apartment?
No, it was not his apartment.
No studio?
Sorry. It was actually, it
apologize.
was 32nd Street. Excuse me.
That makes more sense.
That makes more sense.
Uh-huh.
It was a very cheap studio, and it wasn't even a studio. It was an office space that I rented, but a little echoey. I got it fixed. I don't think you'll notice that much. Fringe is always streaming on different places. It sort of bops around. It's on Max a lot. Sometimes it's on Netflix. I think you can rent it right now. I don't know if it's streaming at this exact second, but these episodes are very easy to find if you would like to find them. So just pull that up, and you can sync it up, and we will start on 3, 2, 1, go. Zak Orth.
Hey,
The
Patrick.
Ghost Network.
The Ghost Network. It is
Fringe, season 1, episode 3.
I don't know why they don't do these titles on everything.
Yeah,
I love that title thing. I imagine this was a new thing.
I think
at
so.
the time.
X-Files used to
All
do
the
it like at
rage.
the bottom. you know?
Yeah.
And it was just like regular text, but like having it in, oh, there he is. Look at this guy.
Look at that proof.
Hey, that's you.
Hey, that's me. Hey, that's me.
How did this happen for you?
I'm sure I auditioned for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I think this was, I'm not, who cast this? I think Cindy Tolan cast this.
Okay.
And I'm sure I auditioned for it. This was 2008.
Yeah.
Am I right about that?
I think that sounds right. Yeah.
So this would have been.
Yeah. This aired September 2008. So this probably would have been summer.
Yeah. So this would have been like before I had done most of the TV. Oh, there's David Lansbury.
Look at that.
I did a play with him in 1997.
Let's talk about that play. What play was it?
2001.
Okay.
I did a Shaw play with him. I think yes, a Shaw play with him, and he was a great guy. We shared a dressing room. He's a great guy, and he's Angela Lansbury's nephew.
Oh wow!
And he's a really cool guy.
That's great.
I didn't know he was. I mean, I guess I forgot he was in this.
Yeah, I mean, you see his death.
I'm guessing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's a bad guy.
Yeah. So you audition. Are you a good auditioner?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like the ratio of auditioning, if you just go by that, no.
Sure.
Because it's like probably like 200 to 1. But also, like, if you get me started on that, like, it's changed so much how it's done. Because it's all self-tape now.
Sure.
And it was on its way to that before even COVID.
Yeah.
And all that. And so, and I'm like an old man about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like angry about it.
Of course. Yeah.
And I'm like angry about, like, you know, the fax machine is just a toaster with a phone attached about it.
Sure.
Because like it used to be that an audition meant that you like went in and you met somebody and there was like at least the energy of interacting with somebody and there was something to sort of bounce it off of and you would like get a note, you know, or whatever. And now it's just, you're basically doing, you know, you're doing an Instagram post and then just sort of shooting it into
the void and people don't watch it.
That's the end of that, you know? And I don't like it.
Yeah. Do you have a space in your place that you?
No,
I live in a
one-bedroom apartment, and so it's like a corner of my bedroom, and it's like I have a big dumb, you know, white screen that folds, and a ring light and a tripod, and I do it. But then you have to get somebody to read with you. I'm already complaining about this, and like everybody that's 10 years younger than me is like, what are you talking about?
Now,
like,
I have to read with so many people, and it's
but at least like
something.
You know, I can go tape it. My agency has like a, you know, taping room that you can go and do it with. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
And like a lot of places, a lot of casting offices now will do Zoom, which is like a 3/4 measure.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I will take those in a heartbeat, even if it's like same day. I'll be like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And I'm always very, very thankful to them, and I will say so. And more often than not, they will be like, no, thank you. No one will take us up on this.
That's so interesting.
Because they're all so used to self-taping.
But you would think that like getting someone's vibe, like even us sitting here right here, we haven't seen each other in years in person, you know? Yeah. But like I get your vibe immediately. Right. I know if you're going to be good for the thing that I'm casting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and you would think that more people would be like, well, just see me as me and not in the like, hi, I'm Zak Orth. I'm 6'4". I live in New York, and you know, like that's. I don't know who you are from that. You know?
Right.
Right. Also, I made you 6'4". So.
I was going. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was waiting for the chance to thank you for saying I was 6'4", and that's vertically.
Yes.
But like, and I honestly like I had to remind myself to turn and do eye contact with you. Like I was just staring at the thing and like talking to you. And I was like, fine. No, I need to look. I should look at Patrick because because I don't know what I'm getting.
Well, you're not in this scene anyway.
I'm
so
not
it's
in
okay.
this. Well, you don't know. You don't know. That's a very that's a high quality wig on me.
That's true. Yeah, it's a shame. I don't know. I feel like it's hurt the industry in general.
I agree, but I also don't want to put out a vibe like that. Yeah. That I'm like,
you'll do it.
Angry. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it.
Yeah. And also, if they want to offer you stuff, you'll take that too.
I'll do anything.
I just want to get this on the record.
I will do anything. If anyone's listening and is thinking that they would like a guy in his mid-50s for something.
Zak's your boy.
A bit on the heavy side. I'm your guy.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Midwest. I'm from suburbs of Chicago. North suburbs of Chicago. Libertyville, Illinois.
Wow. When did you get here?
1992.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been in New York for 33 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the, I mean, this is a broad question. What's the biggest difference in terms of the entertainment industry besides the fact that they don't film as much here now? Or
besides the fact that they don't film as much here?
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many differences. One of the big differences, this... If this was in 2008, like this, like doing guest stuff on a show, like I'm guessing, I'm not even sure how much of this I'm in, but I'm guessing that like they spend 8 or 9 days shooting this episode.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that if I probably worked 4 or 5 days on it. Because I'm in, 4 or 5 scenes.
Like that. Yeah.
And it made sense to do it on that many because of how many locations or whatever it was. Yep. They don't do that anymore. Like they still board shooting for locations primarily because that's the biggest expense is moving like the big circus everywhere if it's a show like this that shoots on real locations.
Yeah.
But the other big expense is making everyone a local hire, number one. They don't bring anyone in from out of town that they have to fly or put up or whatever.
Yeah.
And then boarding them out in a day.
Sure.
So that they can pay them a day rate and shoot them out in a day. So a guest spot on something, if I were to do this now and I had 4 or 5 scenes, they would do everything in their power to shoot that in a day.
Yeah.
Which, whatever, but it's also like...
Well, it's whatever, but it also helps you pay your rent when you can do 4 days.
Right. It's less money.
Yeah.
But it also primarily is sort of what this feels like is this weird... Like, I'm assuming that everybody that worked on this show for however many seasons and did 100 episodes... or 90 episodes or 75 episodes or whatever. There was some feeling over that time, which I can speak to because I've had that experience of at some point it sort of clicks that you're like, oh, I'm part of this.
Yeah,
like I'm contributing to this and I'm a part of this. This is my job. And like, these are my coworkers and this is a place where I go to work and this is a thing that I now do. And there's a security to it. And that is not the case for most of what I do and most of what a lot of actors do in this thing. You are a temp and you are a, itinerant field worker. And it's a very different thing. And it's a lot of, you can and you should do as much work as you can to sort of get, prep and feel like you are joining in on something, but it's all for naught ultimately because you're a guest. It's in the job.
Yeah.
And you are interchangeable, and just by necessity, you're just sort of like, you're there to just sort of efficiently move the plot along for that episode. And all of which is fine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like
it's not a family.
It's not a family, and it's not, it's not deeply enriching in terms of creating a world and a character and
So when you're like a regular on something, what Revolution, was that the name of it?
Yeah.
When you're on Revolution, say, a show that I really liked when it was on. Is that more enriching for you? Or
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. There came a point because when you start out, even with I didn't have a whole lot. I hadn't racked up a ton. Like I wasn't one of those guys that had done a million pilots that didn't get picked up or whatever. So I wasn't super jaded about it. I was pretty jazzed, but like I did have some knowledge that like this could maybe not get picked up.
Sure.
Or, it gets picked up for 9 episodes or maybe 13 episodes, but then it's not going to get picked up for a full season.
Sure.
And that's not going to get picked up for a second season. It got picked up for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you sort of, it clicks for you and you go, I'm involved here. Like I'm really like, I'm not protecting myself from this going away anymore.
Yeah. There he is.
There I am. I've got weird hair.
It's a good
What
look.
do I do? What
you okay,
what
so
do what do I do?
Your guy, his name is, what's his name? Roy. His name is Roy.
Okay.
Roy McComb is his name.
Yes.
And he gets flashes in his brain of like events that are happening. So you're drawing them out.
Right. No, I meant more what do I do for my work?
For your job? That's a great question. That's Megan Nuringer. That's comedian Megan Nuringer right there.
Okay.
It's a great question. I don't know. You are let's see if it's even on Wikipedia what you do. You're just a man.
I'm just a man.
You're just a man.
Oh, Harvard University. I've heard of that.
When you come in for a part like this, though, like you are obviously not having time to build a character.
No.
Do you come up with something in your brain? Do you ask them? You're like, "What's this guy's freaking deal? Like, what is the?"
No, I mean, they always go, "Do you have any questions?"
Sure.
And I never know. I mean, if I'm just completely at a loss as to like what the hell is going on, and there's no choice but to ask, I'll ask. But that almost never happens. I mean, it's fairly straightforward. It's they've
TV.
written it out.
Yes.
Right. I mean, the rule of TV is, or most things is, tell the audience what they're going to see, tell the audience what they're seeing, and tell the audience what they've just seen. And, but like, no, I mean, it's usually fairly clear. No, what I like and what's lacking in self-taping and having there be no one there, what I like to do, what I usually say when they say, "Do you have any questions?" is, "No, let me do it once, and then you can tell me what I did wrong, or you can tell me, or I'll make a joke, or I'll just say, or you can tell me what you'd like to see me do differently."
Sure, yeah.
And that is truly how I like to do it, and that's usually what you end up doing, on the day too. Is like you get a little bit of rehearsal, and it's usually the first time the director's seen. It's always the first time the director's seen you do it, because they're usually not there for the audition or the self-tape or whatever. And, they may just say, "Great, that's great."
Sure.
Or they may say, "No, that's too slow," or "You're not, we're give you a tone note or whatever.
Yeah. Do you remember any good notes that you've gotten from directors, or bad notes, I guess?
I remember. Well, I'll drop a name of somebody. You may have heard of Woody Allen.
Oh, ever heard of him?
Yes. I was shooting a very small part in one of his movies, Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Classic.
In Barcelona.
Yes.
And it was a very Woody Allen-ish scene in which I was playing, a sort of Woody Allen NPC. And my wife and I run into two sort of main characters on the street, and there was dialogue, and I don't remember what the dialogue really was, mostly because Woody's direction was, "I don't want to hear anything I wrote."
Oh,
which we all took to mean improv,
or
at least ad lib,
and
which in my head was like, well, he at least wants us to hit, the ideas that are present there.
Yeah.
And I assumed everybody else was saying that. But then when he called action, it was just four people talking over each other and whatever. So he came over and he said, well, not like that, like, and then he did say,
thank you so much.
I want you to sort of take turns talking, but I don't want to hear, word for word what I wrote or whatever.
Interesting.
And I don't know that was like good direction or not, but it was surprising to me.
You would think that at that point he would have figured out the exact type of direction that he would want to give.
And that was I was in more than one Woody Allen movie.
Okay.
That was the second. And in the first Woody Allen movie, he never said anything to me.
Yeah.
And one day in the elevator of one of the locations we were shooting in, it was one of the ADs or something. It was a long ride up in the elevator to the set. And it was just sort of like standing there. I was like saying, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm just sort of waiting and not saying much. And the AD finally goes, "You're doing great. He hasn't said anything to you."
Oh.
And I realized, then I started paying attention, like he communicates mostly in the negative. If he's unhappy with what you're doing. So I was like, then it became, of course, a thing of like, God, I hope he doesn't
say anything to me. Yeah. That would also be like a nice note for an AD to tell you up top.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
you're fine.
The goal is to not have him.
To have any interaction with him.
Yeah.
Was there, what show were you like, or movie, I guess, was there something, I guess show works better for this question, but like, was there something that you got a guest part on that you were like psyched that you got onto?
Veep.
Yeah.
I was so over the moon about that.
Yeah.
Because I had auditioned, I think, for every single part for that pilot.
Sure. Selena. You would have been a great Selena.
I auditioned for Selena. I got called back several times for Selena. It was neck and neck. I was so delighted about that. And that was, and it just did not disappoint. Like it was so like exactly what
That's great.
I would have dreamed.
Were they in Baltimore at that point? Or
that was like their last season in Baltimore.
Okay.
So they were also very much like, I fucking hate Baltimore and I can't wait to get out of this shithole.
Bring me to LA, please.
Yes.
What, like traveling for a show, is that exciting to you now, or are you over it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's and also, it's definitely like, because of local hire stuff, like it's a treat.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely become like a special treat.
I guess that's hard in Baltimore because like there's not a lot of name comedic actors living in Baltimore. So they sort of have to bring everybody in.
Yeah.
Which is probably why they moved it to LA.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about this.
Yeah.
These drawings, you clearly did all of them yourself, right?
Yes, that was it was a real quick turnaround. I think I got the job and they were like, you start tomorrow and we need you to draw these things.
Yeah.
And they just gave me, some prompts.
Do you remember doing this show?
I remember.
It's a funny question to ask halfway through.
Right. No, but that was the thing, is that when you said, when you suggested doing this, I was like, yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't remember doing this show.
Yeah.
But I remember elements of it. I remember shooting at Woodhull Hospital, which I haven't been paying attention, so I don't know if we've gotten there yet. No, I don't think we have.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I do remember drawing that thing when we were in the office. And I remember what building we were in. It was on the West Side Highway.
Okay.
I don't remember Lance Reddick being in the show, which is shocking. He must not have been there because...
Or
I would have been absolutely just fangirling all over him.
Yeah.
So they must have like not let me see him.
That's so funny. Well, he's hiding behind two-way mirror.
Yeah,
so
they really did it.
Yeah.
They were really going for some gritty realism. I Yeah, it's weird. I remember bits and pieces of it, and then I don't think that I ever. I mean, I must have seen bits and pieces of it.
Well, but this is only episode 3.
It is,
so it's pretty. Okay. So you wouldn't have seen it beforehand. I guess is what I'm saying.
Right.
But like, do you like watching yourself, or do you mind watching yourself?
I don't mind watching myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. If it's something that I'm super in love with or proud of or connected to, like Wet Hot.
Yeah.
Like, I have that memorized.
Sure, of course.
Because I love it so much.
Yeah.
And it's so up my alley anyway. Mm-hmm. But not a whole lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, this I'm trying to. What's funny is my mom called me last week.
Yeah.
And she's retired now and she lives alone and she watches a lot of television.
Sure.
Most of it sort of passively, but some of it, she kind of like is like, well, what should I watch next?
Yeah.
And so I think she's watched like all of Grey's Anatomy, like 20 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, and like some other weird random stuff. And she goes, well, I started watching this show Fringe. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And she goes, she didn't say, did you know? But it was basically, did you know you were on an episode of Fringe? And I was like, yes, I did know I was on an episode of Fringe. Funny. She was like, I didn't know you were on an episode of Fringe. And I was like, okay. And I said, that's weird that you mentioned that because next week I'm doing this podcast, which I'm still trying to explain to her what podcasts are.
Yeah.
Where I may end up talking about this episode of Fringe, and I don't really remember it. So, like maybe you could tell me about the episode of Fringe, which may be a podcast in and of itself, is my mom trying to
recap Fringe,
remember an episode she sort of vaguely watched.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What insane timing.
It was very weird time. It was it's in the zeitgeist. So coincidental.
Yeah.
And it's and that's is that Kirk Acevedo?
Yes, it is. Yeah. We got Joshua Jackson. We got John Noble.
Joshua Jackson. I for some reason I will always remember. Was there and
he's a big deal.
He is a big deal, and I think it was a big deal. He was there, and Anna Torv, right? Yep. And I remember she was charming and lovely, and John Noble was very it was very like regal and sort of intimidating. I knew he was a big deal. I don't think because that was sort of his introduction to.
Well, there was Lord of the Rings. He's in Lord of the Rings.
That's what it was.
And he's like the king who,
right.
Right.
But in terms of this was like his big moment. Like house moment.
Yes.
And again, Lance Reddick. Like if I think because my mom told me, she was like that guy from. Because I had made her watch The Wire with me last time I was visiting her. And she was like, that guy, that really striking looking man from The Wire. And I was like, Lance Reddick? She was like, I don't know names. the tall, slim African-American. Yes.
Lance Reddick.
She was like, he's in it. I was like, Lance Reddick is in it? I don't remember that.
That's so funny. Maybe they knew that. And they wanted to keep
it. They were like, let's not look.
He's too enthusiastic about Lance Reddick.
He's going to get rich,
Do you I saw you in the Clinton play. Was it Bill and Hillary? Is
that
what it was
called? Hillary and Clinton.
That's what it was. Yeah. How much do you like doing theater more or less than TV? More.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Because it's what I learned.
Sure.
It's what I know. It's an entirely different thing from film and television. It's I mean, I love things about film and television that you can't get in theater, but like theater, first of all, you rehearse in theater, you create something, you build something, you spend a lot of time doing that.
Sure.
It is much more immersive and collaborative. And then you do the entire thing all the way through every time.
Yeah.
You can do it that way, and you do it 8 times a week. So there is a discipline, there's a repetition, there's a muscle memory, there's all that stuff that is just, it's completely the opposite of how truncated and blown apart and atomized shooting, except for like adolescence.
Sure.
Which I just I watched it back to back.
Yeah.
As soon as it came out, I had no idea what it was. I didn't hear anything about it, and then I watched it, and 20 seconds into it, I was like, "Oh, this is a oneer." And then
this is
2
different.
minutes into it, I was like, "This is still a oneer." And then I was like, "This is the whole thing is a oneer." And then I was like, "Every episode is a oneer." I just, I still think about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what must that have been like?
Well, that feels exciting as someone who does a lot of theater.
Yeah.
But also you have so many. Here you go. You're going into a MRI machine.
Yeah, that was at Woodhull. And my I've never had an MRI. My dad had horrible claustrophobia, and he used to have to be sedated.
Oh wow.
To get MRIs.
It's a fun shot.
Which I think I knew at the time, or maybe I didn't. I don't know if he had been sick yet at that point. But
was it a real MRI machine? They were.
It was a non-functioning MRI.
Yeah.
This was at Woodhull.
Yeah,
which is a working nightmare of a hospital in Queens. That they use all the time to shoot because it has lots of abandoned floors on it. And
you got metal in your body, I think, in your blood.
Is that
and
what
that's
it is?
What's coming out of
right,
you.
Right. Yeah, they I don't know why though.
We're about to find out.
And apparently I don't know why on the show.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You've got metal in your blood. It would have ripped your body apart. Why would there be metal in his blood? Hey, everybody's wondering.
See, Jessica asking the questions.
That's not normal, right?
Oh, no.
Well, you'll have to wait until this word from Arby's.
I was going to say, though, doing a oneer feels like it's got to be difficult for an actor who has theater training because there's so many other people that you have to worry about messing it up.
Yeah.
Where in theater, you're like, it's me and I've got this.
Right.
But it's like, oh, the grip didn't light it right or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's got to be stressful, I imagine.
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
at that point, I would think that you just sort of make a mental note that if it got messed up or you messed it up, then you just, the difference being if that happened on stage, you would cover for it or acknowledge or just continue on. And in that, you would be like, oops, my bad. We have to go back to one.
Yes. Is there anything from theater that you wish TV or movies would take into, we do this in the theater. This might be good in a movie or a TV set. It's a weird question, but.
No. I mean, I think I don't want everything. I don't want everything in theater. I mean, everything in film and TV to be a oneer. And I don't want. Oh my God, that picture! Jeez, it's like Mr. Potato Head.
Is that really a you picture?
That is a me picture. I think that's that used to be. I think I fought to get that taken down from IMDb at one point or something.
It comes out that you were a test subject of HID when you were.
Roy McComb was one of your test subjects.
Yeah. So that's how all this
that
stuff
explains
is
it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Explains it. Yes, that explains why he almost died today. Almost died today.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
He puts something in your brain.
Must have multiplied, as compounds do.
Yes.
It's in the name.
Sophomore.
So I was a student.
You were a test subject.
I was a test subject.
Yeah.
I was selling my plasma.
Yes.
And having it replaced with
metal.
Those iron filings from that toy that you make the wigs with. What were we talking about?
We were talking about.
What would I like to see?
Yeah, if there's anything.
How would I change how they make film and television?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh God, I don't know.
It's okay if you don't have an answer.
I don't know if I don't know that I have an answer to that.
Now we're getting sucked into the episode.
Yeah, we're getting sucked. No, I mean, I think like this. God bless them.
Yes.
Like this is kind of. I am a little sucked into it because this is kind of like.
I'll say this: it's a very fun show.
It is, right?
Yeah, it is. It feels like, I was a big X-Files kid.
I love the X-Files. And I wasn't a completist about it, but
yeah.
I got into it.
But this at the time felt like, oh, we're back.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And like it gets very like alternate dimension-y, time travel-y, whatever, all that stuff in there.
I mean, to each his own. And I think some people I respect that for a lot of the audience for this type of show.
Yeah.
It is very plot driven. It is very sort of a lot of the tech stuff or the kind of like, how can you propel this into, the weaving the conspiracies together and all of that stuff. And that sometimes can be a hook for me. But what I am getting from this and what's coming back to me from a little bit of what because I do think I did get sort of dip in and out of this show a little bit for the first season. And what I think the hook was for me for this show was that John Noble was he had been institutionalized, and there was a lot of character stuff in here, right? Yes. Like Joshua Jackson was, for lack of a better term, was sort of the comic relief, I guess, right? He was kind of a little bit like, because he was his son, right? Yeah,
yes. But he was his he was his son from another dimension because the Peter from this dimension died.
Good Lord.
So he went over to another dimension and yoinked that kid over and said, you live here now.
Good God. Good God. That aside, it doesn't, I mean, maybe it does completely negate the point I thought I was making, but let's pretend it doesn't.
Okay, great. And
say that, I like actors that are allowed, and now we cut to that, to be interesting.
Yeah. I think this show, you get to be interesting on this show. Maybe not you specifically, but
maybe not me. But I was a guest.
Yeah. Yes.
And I think that it is, and I didn't come up with this. I'm not the only person to say this, and God knows. I think that it makes people whose money is in it very nervous to see anything that looks too weird or interesting or whatever, or that might be hard to understand or hard to relate to or whatever. And, that's where I don't know what I'm trying to connect this to. That's where you sort of wind up with everything kind of evening out, and everything kind of ends up having the same sort of like, jokes and cadence to it, and feeling the same. And,
and I think that this era of TV specifically had a lot of things that were trying to feel different. Yeah. I think in the wake of like Lost,
Yes.
Where everyone is like, we're going to try something new and different and whatever. And this came out of that. And even like Revolution came out of that. Like there were a bunch of shows that like were.
And this was J.J. Abrams was part of this. And J.J. Abrams was a part of Revolution.
Yeah. And Lost.
And Lost. Yeah. Like
TV's hard.
TV is very hard.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to finish that thought.
TV's very hard. It's a good sentence. You can just spend it right
very
there.
hard.
Yeah.
You know what I want to go back and read again?
Yeah.
which would probably be the first book I've read since I read that 10 years ago, is this book called Difficult Men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Sepinwall? Alan Sepinwall, I think, wrote that?
I don't remember who wrote it, but it's the
so.
one about, Milch and
Matthew Weiner and everybody.
Yeah, all of those, and it's sort of...
Oh, no, it's Brett Martin wrote it.
Okay.
Apologies to Alan Sepinwall, I guess.
And it's as I recall, it starts real strong,
mm-hmm.
and then it sort of like maybe it branches out into some other stuff, but like just
like television in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it states a real strong case for, well, whatever. I don't even know. I'm not the person to.
It's a very good book.
Introduce that.
Yeah.
And I guess, in a desperate attempt to try and bring this back, like this looking at this and looking at what it looks like and looking at sort of what it's trying, like this, I don't know. It's sort of like 15 years before this came out, mm-hmm. like you couldn't see
of course
shit that looked like this on TV, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Just from the appearance of it alone.
The lighting,
the lighting
amazing,
and
the set's amazing. Yeah.
The photography and there's a little joke in there. This gets real fucking weird real fast. And that was sort of what the show was, right?
Drill into your damn brain. Yeah.
They're drilling into my damn brain.
Yeah.
And there's a little like there's a knock on the door.
And I think they say, is this Psych 101? Because they're in Harvard.
Right.
So they're using his old office.
There was a graphic.
Yeah.
There was a Chiron.
Yes.
I need you to keep this steady at 60 hertz. Oh, right. And then don't I start speaking Latin or something?
So.
Okay, sure.
It's all coming back.
Sure.
It's all coming back.
Yeah, I start speaking Latin because of the brain surgery and the hertz.
Yeah.
And I believe I was okay. There's a that
funny face.
Huh?
That's a good face.
Well, if I recall, I think I crossed my eyes there. I think my thinking was, from a performance standpoint, was, well, because obviously, they couldn't put screws in my head. And I was very concerned with not looking any more foolish than I did. And so I couldn't move at all.
Yeah.
And nor should I.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be in, excruciating pain.
Mm-hmm.
So I was using the tools that I had, and that was crossing my eyes.
In terms of your acting process.
Okay. Sure.
How do you get to that? It like looking like you're in excruciating pain. Are you remembering things from your life?
Yes, I use an as if.
Yes.
It's as if
Great.
I was in excruciating pain. I'm a very outside in actor.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to this must be the
I'll say this.
I think that's Latin.
We have a automatic captions on here,
okay.
and there's a lot of words that are not the words that
something's happening in an hour.
Yeah.
That's the
Astrid
show will be over by then.
Oh no, this is the 3-hour episode. You don't remember that?
Shit. Oh, I've got bad news for you. It's Australian of the South, and then come here.
I think you're saying Latin, and that's what it thinks
animals.
You're saying.
Okay,
I don't think that is actually.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
This is a drama though, and you're also a big comedy guy. Do you have a preference to the two? Or
I do not.
It's just the same.
I do not.
Yeah.
I don't. I am not suggesting that they are both the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I like both of them And I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I don't have a say in any of this. Like, I do not self-generate. I don't write. I don't, like, I am not a blank page creative guy.
Sure.
I am creative with prompts, and I am creative in a group, and I am creative with, with help.
Did you ever try to write?
Well, that's how I know that. I am, it's not even that I'm bad.
Yeah.
It's that I'm mediocre, and that just is worse than bad.
Sure.
No, I don't have that fallback, and I don't, because I have lots of friends that have reached that point that I am at and have been at many times, where it's just like, I'm sick of my career being in other people's hands exclusively. Sure. And so I'm going to take the power back, and I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And like, they sometimes fail and sometimes succeed and whatever, but like, they do it. And I envy them and am proud of them. And, I just don't have that.
Yeah. I get that. I can't write either. And it's something that I wish I could.
But you produce.
Sure.
Like you definitely, you are way more, a blank page creative.
I guess so.
Than, you can sort of be like, I can take that and make something happen. Whereas I am much more, I think, neurologically incapable, like ADD wise. Of, I need a lot more help.
Yeah.
To get anything accomplished.
Yeah, I get that. I think we're wrapping. There was Michael Cerverus very quickly. Who was in every episode of the show. Just hold it up here because it's starting to fritz a little bit. In every episode of the show as an extra, and I believe is a Tony-winning actor.
Wait, does he never appear?
He eventually becomes more of a thing. But I think the first season of the show, I believe he is in a single shot of every episode.
Okay. All right. And see, I like that. I like shit like that.
Yeah.
That's not cheap.
You would do that.
I would do that. And I would do that for much cheaper than Michael Cerverus did it. But like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like that's,
yeah.
Or at least, it requires some sort of, like, that there were a lot of people along the way that were like, well, why are we doing that? I don't understand. Why is there a guy and they were like,
because TiVo exists and people are going to lose their damn minds when they notice it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you brought it up earlier and we should talk about it a little bit, but we were talking a lot about TV. Wet Hot comes back as a TV show.
It does.
Spoiler for anyone listening. What was that transition like? Was there, obviously it was different from shooting the movie, but getting back into the mind of JJ, was that difficult for you? Because it had been 15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much different was it shooting it as a television show versus a movie?
It was nothing. It was just fantastic. Like the only difference was like, I think we weren't like staying at a camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, we went home at night.
That's nice.
It was just great. Like it was the same thing. Like it was the same. I went there on my days off, like these were my friends and it was like something to hang out. It was something I loved doing.
Sure. That's great.
It was fantastic.
And it was fun. It comes out fun.
You
know what I mean? Which is like,
it's so fun
that
to
rarely
do.
happens.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you find out that when you're having fun on a set, something may not be good when it comes out? I feel like a lot of people will say like the more fun ones are the ones that you're like, oh no, oops.
Oh, it's absolutely. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, if it were just about having fun, I think there are lots of things where people had a blast doing it. It's an absolute nightmare to watch. You know, that's not. It also happened to be, you know, a lot of hard work, and it's, you know, it's really, you have to be very smart to be that stupid.
Yeah.
You know, and to make it work. It's not just having fun. And there are a lot of amazing movies that were a fucking nightmare to make too. Sure. You know,
did they block shoot you for that, or were you around long? Because I know a lot of people, they were like, we shot all their stuff in one day.
No, I was extremely vocal with them because I was aware of how much trouble they were having getting everybody. I was like, I am available. Don't worry about, like, I will be there.
That's great.
And I want to be there.
Yeah.
You know, so like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm sure that was good for your part as well. Cause they were like, well, we can just pop them in all of these things.
I will be there.
Yeah. It's an impressive day's work.
Lance Reddick. He's
so good on this show too.
He's so good in everything. Like he absolutely just polished that act to. He just cornered the market on that sort of quiet, intense.
Yeah,
you can't take your eyes off of him.
It's great that we have so much of him, but it's a shame that we don't get more.
It's very sad that he is dead.
Yeah, it is.
It's extremely sad that he's dead.
Yeah. Look at this guy's all cleaned up.
Look at that.
Look at him. His story's wrapped up in a nice little bow.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to him
after this?
Yeah. You think he's fine?
Oh, he's barely a human being. Come on. His name is Roy McComb. Yep. He works at a desk with
Megan
lots
Nuringer.
of yes, with Megan Nuringer, with lots of art supplies.
Yep.
He's a big flannel guy. He got weird hair.
Yeah.
I'm
sure this is.
He's very religious.
Yeah, that's true. At least one person in every office is a Roy McComb.
Yeah.
You know? You don't know who it is.
He's still there.
Yeah.
To this day, 17 years later.
Well, that's good. That's sad. That's actually sad. Yeah. I said it was good, but it's sad.
Developed type 2 diabetes.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess that's the least of his worries, though, is the diabetes.
He went full MAGA.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Because they took out part of his brain.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the final scene of the show. He's going to... Who do you think he's going to give this thing to?
Well, it's some kind of crazy switcheroo.
Yep. It's definitely...
It's Anna Torv.
Nope.
It's nope. Those are
Days and Nights of Molly Dodds on Blair Brown.
It's Blair Brown
from what else?
From
Orange
Before.
Is the New Black and From Before. Yes.
Which. With only a 3-piece resume, I didn't achieve my position without the ability to evaluate someone's talents immediately.
Wow.
Neither did I. Touche. You feel protective of her, don't you? I'm in the business of protecting all my agents. I want nothing but the best for her.
Of course
you do. You should do a podcast where
you just read it.
We just read the auto-generated subtitles.
There was one, I just did one. Shoot, what was it? Oh, well, it might be out or it might not. It was the pilot for The Muppet Show.
Uh-huh.
It might not be out at this point.
Okay.
And because there's so much like music in the background and stuff like that, it is a disaster. It's such a mess. And I'm like, I'm going to have to go through and do this on my own to like get this right. It'll just like, it takes music and goes, well, this has to be words. This can't be music. And it's like Bible hour sandwich. And you're just like, no, that's not a thing. Oh boy. Well, this was so fun.
This is great.
It.
Oh, I appreciate it. I hope that it was okay.
It was great. It was
Excellent.
great. We'll talk a little bit through the credits.
Okay.
What's been your favorite set to work on? Or play. I guess we can even move it into that too.
Honestly, I mean, well, other than Wet Hot.
Yes, we'll pull that one out.
The first theater job, the first play I ever did, happened to be sort of the one that like ended up being like the high that I'm chasing, which was Suburbia at Lincoln Center.
Oh yeah.
I was 23, and like, it was just, it was so exciting, and it was so like such a confluence of the stars aligning and everything, and such an exciting thing to be a part of, and it was so like, it was just perfect. It was just this amazing thing, and it was the first
that's great
job like that my first job really I had.
And you want to get back to it.
Yeah.
It's always chasing that. Yeah. I thought these credits were going to be longer. You're so short. Zach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Patrick, I came in being a total Fringe virgin, and now I'm a Fringe slut.
Wow.
Don't Fringe slut shame me.
Oh, my goodness. Fun show. Zach, very interesting conversation.
Very racist.
Brian.
I didn't hear it. It was a joke. He probably was not racist in the least. And if he was subtle about it.
We talked a lot about auditioning post-COVID and how it's annoying because
why does Zak Orth have to audition?
I agree. Put Zak Orth in everything. He wants to interact with people while he's doing it.
Of course, yeah.
It makes life so much harder to not do that. And just a fascinating conversation about the acting business in general and what it's like now versus what it was like before. And I don't know. Good guy. I like him.
Did you bring me up at any point?
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, great.
I think I talked about you. It might not have been on air.
42 minutes of just talking about me.
Yeah. Brian, do you have anything to plug?
Well, my Blu-ray Big Helium Dog is out right now. It's a movie I made in '99, and it is packed full of the funniest people you ever see. Go get it on Amazon. Big Helium Dog. Also, 6th Grade Superstar on Amazon. It's a book I wrote for all ages. Very John Hughes, very Judy Blume. Get it in time for Christmas, then you can send it my P.O. box, and I'll autograph it and send it back in time for Christmas. That'll be fun. Or don't. It's fine. You don't have to.
And your P.O. box is on your Instagram. People can go see that.
At Brian Michael Lynch. And it's not a ripoff of Bendis. Me and Bendis have the same 2 first names, and then we veer off crazily for the third. So yeah, get those, and send anything you want me to sign to my P.O. box with an envelope, and I've sent a bunch back, and I've paid for postage because a lot of people are not good at giving me the correct amount.
Send postage back too.
Well, they do, but then it's like 9 cents, 90 cents. Yeah, but it's a real thrill to open that box and see that people are interested in what I do. So thank you. Turns out people like Minions. Had no idea.
For me, you can check out I'm George Lucas, A Connor Ratliff Story, which is a documentary that I produced. It's out on Blu-ray right now, or pre-order right now. It'll be out mid-November on Kino Lorber, which is an amazing Blu-ray company. It's very silly that it's happening. 2 discs, over 100 hours of bonus features, 57 audio commentaries on it, which is so stupid.
Wow.
And it's great. So check that out.
Right.
The George Lucas Talk Show, which is a show that I produce and co-host, is going on a little bit of a tour. We're doing November 23rd. We're in Chicago. There's only a few tickets left for that. So if you have not gotten them and you live in the Chicago area, come on out. December 18th, we're at the UCB Theater in New York. We're doing an early show and a late show with some wild people. January 15th weekend, George Lucas Talk Show is doing San Francisco Sketch Fest. That's not announced yet, so this is a exclusive for you guys.
That's great.
And then the week before that, we're doing Dynasty Typewriter in Los Angeles. 2 shows, early show.
Who are the guests there?
I don't know
yet.
yet.
I won't go to that.
I don't know yet.
Can I be one of those guests?
If you want.
Yeah, I'll be a guest.
He won't.
Yes, I will.
Don't say something you won't commit to.
I'll do my best. I won't tell my wife what I'm doing that night.
Check it out. You can follow me on Instagram at Cotnoyr, Cotnoyr. Go to our Patreon, patreon.com/commentary, and you can get a ton of cool bonus stuff. The episode's synced up with the video, so you can watch it as one. We always post who we're recording with early, or try to, and you can submit questions if you have any questions you want us to ask.
Oh, and there's prizes now, too.
And there's prizes now. I got prizes. So if you follow this Patreon and you do it at least the, what?
It's up to you.
$10 tier, we will send you a prize. Boom. Done.
And it's going to be a good one.
And it's a good one.
We got good prizes.
Thanks so much for listening. Bye, Brian.
Oh, bye, Patrick.
Thanks for listening to Hey That's Me, a commentary podcast. This has been a That Was Just So Funny production. Your hosts have been Brian Lynch and Patrick Cotnoyr. Music was by Alex Peabody, and our art was by Abigail Noy. You can find out more about the show by going to heythat'smepod.com and checking out our Patreon at patreon.com/commentary. If you've enjoyed the show, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Please tell your friends about this show.